Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking to strengthen more and more. Every day goes by, and we are looking to strengthen the squad. Look, obviously, with this player, he's injured at the moment, but you best believe he's going to come back, and it's going to look fantastic. And we have, activated the release clause. So there's obviously a lot of news about Michael Olise. There's some important update in regards to Romeo Lavia. Here we go very, very soon. And some other bits and pieces as well. Let's go.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. First up, it is all about Michael Olise and the release clause that's been activated apparently by Chelsea. It's coming from people like David Ornstein. Oni in the last few days has been successful enough to make us all nice and horny. This is what Oni is doing. He's making everyone horny, especially the Chelsea fan base. So look, Ornstein's talking about it. Fabrizio Romano has reported it as well. So it seems like we have activated the release clause for Michael Olise, and the release clause is 35 million, ladies and gentlemen. I can understand. Not only this particular kid is a talented player, unbelievably talented player, but at 35 million, I think it's a bit of a no-brainer now. I know he's injured. I've got questions in regards to, when is he going to be coming back? A lot of people are saying sort of around the early October period. And, how's he going to do his medical? We'll figure out. I think we're going to get all of this information very, very soon. But as I said, once he's ready to go, and I think we are quite okay to wait for him. That's the thing. I think meanwhile, we'll keep using Sterling on that right side. Then you've got Noni Madueke as well to return back very, very soon. So we've got some form of depth. Moving forward, how are we going to play Michael Olise? That's going to be interesting to see. Are we going to utilize him on that right side? Right-sided winger coming in, cutting in with his left, or sometimes even going out to the byline and whipping in crosses, whether it's, taking it with his right and then cutting back in and then whipping a left foot cross, or cutting in and then going through the central areas and dribbling through, finding those key passes for the striker. We'll see. Or down the track, does he play as an inside forward or as a central attacking midfielder in a 4-2-3-1? It'll be interesting to see how he's deployed in a 4-3-3, in a 4-2-3-1, and many other different permutations and formations that Pochettino could down the track apply. So we'll see how this pans out. But as I said, highly talented player, and we're okay to wait around. One thing for certain is we are looking to shape up the team for the future. I know a lot of people will say, "But what about now? What about now?" I mean, even now, like with the likes of Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, the strength that we are creating now in the squad, there's still massive expectation. Like now, there is absolutely no excuses. Like the pressure is definitely on Pochettino, and I think Pochettino is up for the pressure as well. Champions League spots at a bare minimum this season, and then try and go as high as possible, maybe even third if you can, just behind City, Arsenal. A lot of people are discounting Arsenal. I still think Arsenal are going to be good enough, but we'll see. And down the track, I think players like Raheem Sterling, the question marks about their future. Obviously, they're not, the youngsters in the team. They're the experienced one, but they do have to perform. So this is the latest, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea believed to have activated release clause in Michael Olise contract and expect to complete signing in due course. If deal finalized, it would guarantee Crystal Palace 35 million. 21-year-old recovering from injury. The Athletic, after Fabrice Hawkins is the one who is breaking all the news. Fabrice Hawkins is an expert when it comes to French players and their news. So people take him quite seriously. This is what Fabrizio Romano had to say. Chelsea have activated 35 million release clause into Michael Olise's contract, deal advancing to final stages. This 35 million, ladies and gentlemen, it's a mad bargain. For a 21-year-old, it's a huge bargain, huge bargain. And once again, some of these talented kids, they are doing the right things by putting release clauses when they know they've got the talent to break it into a big team. And I think in the future, we're going to start seeing a lot more release clauses in the Premier League. You don't generally see release clauses in the Premier League that often. But I think players, talented superstars, young talented superstars, will start putting this on, because they don't want to be like nailed down in their parent club. We saw what happened with Caicedo, how long it took, and then you see McAllister having a release clause, how seamless that was for him to leave Brighton. So it'll be interesting to see, how many more players do this down the track, or if there's any Chelsea players that end up doing some of these release clauses, or we'll see down the track. Clause has always been there despite denials, and all parties will be in touch to finalize the agreement. Olise already said yes to Chelsea. Time to fix details. So apparently it's a here we go very, very soon. I saw PYS tweet out that Fabrizio Romano did say that here we go is quite imminent on this as well. Well, for Romeo Lavia, and with this one, I think as well the here we go is very, very soon. I think I'm referring to more the Romeo Lavia one, but I think Olise will probably be a simultaneous here we go. Joe Shields once again played an important role in Michael Olise's deal. Ladies and gentlemen, massive kudos to Joe Shields. Honestly, we obviously praise. In recent times, I've been praising Chelsea owners, the board as well, the fantastic job that they've done this throughout this summer window, and continue to do so. One name that we need to keep mentioning as well, along with all of those people, is Joe Shields. It was important he's important in the Romeo Lavia deal at the moment, getting that over the line after Romeo Lavia was neck deep in conversation with Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool stuffed up massively over there. We all know that. It's been well documented. And now we're hearing Joe Shields has been quite important with the Michael Olise deal as well. So moving forward, you never know, what other players that Joe Shields could become very important. So it's great to see finally our owners, putting together a board, putting together all of these football-minded people in the team who go out there and just get deals done nice and early. 35 million. Well, yeah, I think, what was it? 35 million, right? The release clause. Yeah, 35 million for someone like Michael Olise, a very, very well-touted, young superstar of the Premier League. So fantastic to see these sort of businesses getting done. Now, check this out. A little bit of information in regards to Michael Olise. Let me just enlarge that a little bit. There you go. Just screws everything up. 21-year-old, 1.84 meters tall, French international, plays for their under-21 team. Release clause, as we know, 35 million. Check this out. 11 assists, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I'll start a little bit more. There you go. Premier League last season, 2 goals, 11 assists. Now, you guys might be thinking 2 goals. He's got to bang in a lot more goals for Chelsea. Don't forget, 21. He'll get better and better. Hopefully, his injuries past him. The injury that he's picked up, hamstring tear, grade 3 hamstring tear. I hope he can recover nice and well. But 11 assists, ladies and gentlemen. 11 assists. That's sensation. If he can replicate that at Chelsea Football Club, don't forget, Crystal Palace, they don't have, world-class finishers up front. I'm not saying Chelsea has world-class finishers as well, but, the quality is better. If you can get 11 assists from Crystal Palace with the likes of Andre Ayew and, whoever else that they have over there, we have a little bit more quality, and you'd think that he should be able to get a lot better returns than the 11. And the 11 is quite sensational as it is. So Michael Olise, I like these stats, man. I absolutely like these stats. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in regards to Michael Olise in the comment section. I know some of you guys were excited about Mohamed Kudus, but I don't know. There's some rumors that we could still be going for Mohamed Kudus, but I feel like Chelsea's got their eyes set on Michael Olise, and I don't think it's Olise and Kudus. I think it's just Olise or Kudus. So in this case, I think it's Olise. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about this transfer coming to Chelsea Football Club. Looks like it's quite imminent, very, very imminent. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Romeo Lavia. Here we go, very, very soon. Chelsea and Southampton closing in on Romeo Lavia move. Structure of deal is being discussed. How to activate the add-ons, and also Saints ask for bigger part of the fee up front. So, I think we did similar things with Caicedo, where we paid a lot of money up front. Similarly, Southampton wants money up front as well. I get it. Some of these clubs obviously don't want to utilize that money straight away and reinvest in their team. But nonetheless, 50 million is what we struck. I believe it's 50 million plus some add-ons, takes it about 52, 53 million. A lot less than what Liverpool put out, which is about 60 million. So we beat Liverpool's higher bid in this scenario. So which is quite crazy. Whereas obviously with the Caicedo situation, they bid higher, then we had to go even above that. And there's some clips going around in regards to how I said Brighton never wanted to sell Caicedo to us. So I might do a separate video on that, showcasing what the Brighton owner had to say about the whole transfer saga with Caicedo. Very interesting. There's a video that's floating around, I think from TalkSport. Check that out. But yeah, matter of short time to get final green light and proceed with medical. Here we go soon, ladies and gentlemen, for Romeo Lavia. Once again, as I said, Joe Shields, very, very key in this deal. This, honestly, the midfield trio of Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez, oh my God, we are going to look sensational. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, Miz, no way we're playing midfield three. Maybe we won't, but there is a possibility that we could still do that. Don't forget, Kani Chukwuemeka potentially staying at Chelsea Football Club now, which is great news. I know he's not been performing well yet, but fully have hope that he's going to come around. Chukwuemeka will relish his opportunity in midfield. Santos will relish his opportunity in midfield. We'll see what happens with Ugochukwu, whether he stays or goes. I think the scenario at the moment is that he's probably going to go, but we'll see. Midfield three, we've got midfielders to fill in those positions. So, but obviously, question marks will be on Gallagher potentially moving on. The one thing I will say about going back to the Michael Olise situation, I am getting worried about Ian Martin. I am getting worried about whether Chelsea are thinking about letting him go. Because where else Ian Martin? Ian Martin was playing in the front sort of areas. He's not really been tested in the left back area as yet, unless we think about getting rid of Cucurella and then potentially having someone like Ian Martin as a backup to Chilwell. In the front positions, once Olise is back and fit, Noni Madueke is going to be there as well. Don't forget there's Sterling, there's Mudryk, and Kunku eventually will come back from his injury. It's probably not enough space for Martin, and I'm starting to realize why Chelsea are probably thinking about letting him go. Once again, he's an academy player. That'll be pure profit straight into the books. And we will be looking to further leveling out the books because of the damage that we're doing. Caicedo, 115 million. Romeo Lavia, 50 plus million. Olise, 35 million. So, look, we are setting up a squad that, as I said, now Pochettino, there is no excuses. We are getting him some talented footballers. All right, next up, this is what more slap in the face for Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool fans going around there saying that, oh no, we never put a bid for Romeo Lavia. These guys, man, they're a strange bunch, man. They're a strange bunch when they can't accept defeat because we're Liverpool Football Club. No one declines us. Like players dream about coming and joining Liverpool. No, there are players that are rejecting you now, brother. They are. You need to accept the reality. Your football club is not. It doesn't seem to have that aura or doesn't seem to have that, pull, obviously, as you feel that they do, as you kind of think that they do. They don't at the moment. You're thinking about the history. You should look at the current situation, the embarrassing situation that you find yourself in. The entire world has seen how embarrassed you've been with the Caicedo stuff, and now obviously with the Romeo Lavia thing as well. And now you're coming around saying, oh, no, we never put a bid for Romeo Lavia. This is what the Southampton director is saying, contradicting what you said. Jason Wilcox on Romeo Lavia. Southampton director, we had an offer which we accepted from Liverpool. There you go. You think this guy's making up words now, huh? But then Chelsea came into the table. We're currently in negotiations with Chelsea. I'm confident that something will get done in the next week or so. There you go. Like, I mean, what more confirmation do you need? Further slap in the face for Liverpool Football Club. It's understood Lavia felt like he was Liverpool's second choice after they decided to bid for Caicedo, opening the door for Chelsea to convince him. Yeah, as I said, this completely makes sense because Romeo Lavia has been made to feel, second rate, made to feel unwanted after Liverpool spent so much time. So Liverpool definitely screwed this up. And as I said, if Romeo Lavia has some level of self-respect, which he does, he won't be dealing with Liverpool Football Club anymore. And we've come in, we've had a conversation. We went after Romeo Lavia last summer, so it's not a new thing. And Romeo Lavia knows we were always going for Caicedo, so he's not going to feel that, Chelsea's cheated him or anything like that. He knows that Chelsea always wanted Caicedo, and then, they can come back for a secondary midfielder, in this case, Lavia. And the links with Lavia was always there. Chelsea and Lavia links were always there. So I'm glad that we've been able to steal this particular brother. And I hope to see a here we go very, very soon from Fabrizio Romano. Maybe even during this video, we'll go back and we'll see whether we get a here we go or not. Now, to other news, ladies and gentlemen, Caicedo is straight into work at Chelsea Football Club, doing some gym work. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this guy to get started against West Ham. We need to win that. We need to start picking up 3 points from here on in and really put ourselves into a strong position come that October-December period. We'll see exactly what goes down then. But yeah, Caicedo, ladies and gentlemen, he is off and training. And I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the combination with Enzo Fernandez. And we'll see if Romeo Lavia is available as well. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, official confirmed Casadei has joined Leicester City on loan deal from Chelsea back in June, next June, that is. Enzo Maresca key to make a deal happen. Look, I'm definitely going to have a massive keen eye on Casadei. I don't know why I keep saying Casadei. Very strange why I do that. Anyway, yeah, definitely a keen eye on Casadei and the loan move in Leicester. I think it's a good move for him as well. Hopefully he'll get regular game time. I'm pretty sure he should get regular game time. Leicester would have seen how much of a talented midfielder he was for us during the preseason, and hopefully he can help out Leicester Football Club, Leicester City to come back into the Premier League. And yeah, one massive keen eye on Casadei to see how he does at Leicester Football Club. So yeah, we'll be watching him 100%. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section how you feel about this particular loan move as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today. Wraps up all the news. Michael Olise and Romeo Lavia, ladies and gentlemen. They're the two big names that are looking to be wrapped up for Chelsea Football Club very, very soon. And then after that, I think it's probably going to be a goalkeeper, second goalkeeper, and perhaps a striker. I don't know. We'll see. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time. See ya.